Now, live. We are
Live.
live. Epic.
Okay.
Cool.
Epic. Okay.
Okay.
Jump right into it. The rules are gonna be basically the same as last time. You all guys kind of remember that?
Where's the link to the stream?
One sec. Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
No worries.
We'll get that real
I
fast.
just want to give a link to the stream to some of my pals.
Okay. Your channel. There it is.
Cool.
Basically the same as. All right. Are we good now?
We should be
I think so. Yeah.
posting it in announcements. Can I everyone? Let me let
Okay.
everyone. Come on.
Yeah.
Can I do it?
Okay. Fine. Everyone and get them all angry. Whatever.
You're right.
Shredda, you still there?
Hey, I'm finally connected to the call on Discord. Fucking took like 5 minutes.
Oof. All right. Okay. So I guess I'll just kind of get started. Val, do you still need to get your questions first?
Sorry with that back. Someone walked into the garage. I had to mute myself for a second.
Okay. Val, do you still need to get your questions first so you can leave sooner or no?
No. It's completely fine.
It's completely fine? Okay. So I guess we'll
Yeah.
just start with opening statements. I'll let you go first, Val, then we'll go to
Alright.
Inzoid, Shredda, and Jot. Right.
Hello, I'm Val. I speak for the working class of 9B9T, and I'm here, I'm queer, and I'm proud to be here. What's up? All right, that's it.
All right. Up to you, Inzoid.
I'd like to start by saying, hi mom, hi dad. I'd like to thank you for letting me get this far. Okay, I'm done.
All right. Beautiful.
All right. Shredda, you're up.
Thank you, Shadow.
Well,
Shut up, Jot.
thank you, John.
All right. Shredda.
I'd like to thank all the candidates for being here and for playing fair in this election, especially you, Val. There's been no slander whatsoever from you.
No slander
And,
at all.
Yeah,
You ain't
hope it's a fair
babies.
race for you all.
Oh, is it
All
my
right.
turn?
Anything else
Anyway.
to say?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, you go ahead, Jot.
Hello, I am Jot. Vote me.
Okay.
Vote me.
Let's just jump into the questions for everybody. I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. Okay, so question. We'll start with Val to answer it. We'll go in the same order we did for the opening statements. What is
Okay.
your stance on the epidemic of retarded newfag groups?
Fuck. I've seen a lot of them popping up here and there, and like to be honest, I hate all of them. I don't like them. I think they're just like trying to act like hot shit, when really they have like, maybe like a single kit to their name, if not even that, and they think they're, the coolest kids in the block, and they have like 2 diamonds. Trying to impress all their fucking grade school friends. It's like, okay guys, go back to your fucking faction PvP servers. We don't want you here.
All right. So what do you plan about to doing that about as president?
I plan to surround spawn in Bedrock to keep the newfag groups within spawn, so they can have their little, fucking worthless fights there, while it doesn't affect the majority of the server.
All right, on to you, Inzoid.
One sec.
Do you want me to repeat the question?
Yeah, what was that? What was
What's
the
your
question?
stance on the epidemic of retarded newfag groups?
I think they're fine as long as they don't put themselves on the wiki. Because literally nobody gives a shit.
All right. On to you, Shredder.
Well, I think, we all play Anarchy, differently. I don't personally have a problem with them, but if they start, coming out and destroying my stuff, then I think they should be banned on the server. Just a hard ban, not even soft ban like how Jot was cucked under the Bedrock floor, just like automatic Q server only.
All right. On to you, Jot. Jot?
Hey Jot, it's not CSGO time.
I think he died.
Oh my gosh, Jot's dead.
I'm here.
Oh, shit. Okay,
John's-
okay.
well, it's almost like I
Welcome
can still
back.
hear him talking.
Bruh.
All right. On to you, Jot.
What's the question?
Okay, Enzoid. What is your stance on the epidemic of retarded newfag groups?
Are they cringe? Oh, definitely. Should we acknowledge them? Yes. Because at one point in all of our lives, we were a part of a cringe newfag group. We all started out with 2 diamonds. We all started out with nothing. Now take everything that I just said and throw it away. Because we did not start out with nothing. We were spawned in 50 million blocks from freaking spawn. The out of spawn theory is
Amen.
wrong. It is wrong. The stupid new fags must go. I'll pull a fit MC and I will make a obsidian wall around spawn that is covered in bedrock, and then it's guarded by zombies that have 10k swords. It will be
All right.
epic.
I like that wall idea. It's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Let's move on to visual question. Val, Zim has promised to release a dupe if you win. How did you convince him to do that?
I didn't. He just kind of messaged me during the first presidential debate, telling me to say that if if Val wins, Zim will release dupe. So to be honest, I didn't even know I had such a large amount of followers, but apparently I do. So that's kind of cool. Yeah.
All right. So do you think you inspire a great following just with your words?
I like to believe so, but I think it's a mix of my words and my body. But teach their own. I think everyone has
Does
their own
anyone-
reasons why they follow me. Some like me for my stance against the shops and such. Some like me for just I don't know, honestly.
All right.
Yeah.
Does anyone else here think there's something else going on?
Yes.
Any dark things going on here?
Yeah.
Okay, Jot.
Yep.
I'll
So-
give it to you, Jot, then to you, Shredder.
So Zim only promised that he would release a dupe. So what you're telling me is that before you even became president, you're already handing out quid pro quos. How dare you? How dare you exploit
What?
the 99T players? We don't even know if this Zim guy is reliable. Also, aren't you a new fag?
Yeah, I a bit of one.
Interesting. I rest my
Been on the
case.
server for around I think 7 months now. I think.
New fag.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying
All
I'm
right.
not one. I
Mm.
do fully admit to being one, and I'm not claiming to be otherwise.
All right. Well, let's move on to what Shredder wanted to say.
We have a lot of promises from Val and her
Mm-hmm.
and her supposed dupe that Zim is threatening to release if she wins, but I have actual supporters who will release a dupe if you vote for me. We have been duping for about 3 weeks. It is real. and if you vote for Val or any of these other losers, it's not coming out.
We've been duping at Valdace. You should see the shit that we have out there. It's pretty fucking good.
Imagine needing to
I,
dupe.
Alright.
I can give you a personal tour of Valdace.
Send chords.
Send.
Alright, I'm gonna just hit on Enzo real fast. Do you have anything to say? Or nah?
No.
Okay, so then we're gonna just move on to your individual question here. You're the only mid-fag in the race. Do you think this gives you any advantages over other candidates on perspective?
I am part of a minority that is overlooked. You see, there's lots and lots of old fags, and there's lots and lots of new fags. But us mid fags, there's only a few of us. And we need to be respected just the same as everyone else.
Anything else to say?
Um, I, no.
Okay, anyone else want to respond?
I kind of I can see where you're coming from. Even though as a new fag, I think I think the people who've been on the server for not a long amount of time, but not a short amount of time. They have a good amount of they have still fresher viewpoints than the older players, but they also have a lot more experience than the newer players, and thus are a valuable resource, which should not be disregarded. And I think that the people who've been on I think they are a valuable asset to the 9B community as a whole.
All right. Anyone else want to respond to that, Jot, Shredder?
Yeah.
Respond to what exactly? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. Well, thank you, Jot.
No problem.
All right, Shredder. You got anything to say?
Well, I think what Enzoa is saying is entirely wrong. Us old players, we're few and far between. Mid players are the second biggest group, and then new players are just flooding us by the second. And I also detest what Val says, because us old players, we're not static, man. We change, and
I wasn't
if
saying
you
that you
think we
were.
don't bring something new to the table every time we enter this server, this great public that we have, that would be even greater if I were president, then I think you don't deserve to represent all of us.
I would like to specify that I do believe that the old fags of the server do have a lot of fresh ideas and such.
Mm-hmm.
I just believe that I think everyone should have a voice depending on the amount of experience and ideas they have, but don't just deter that to sort of the joining of a player. I mean, yes, it is important, and if someone joined like a month ago, I don't believe that they should have the same sort of respect and sway as someone who's been on the server for like a year or so.
Oh, really? So what you're saying is that if you joined a month ago, you don't have.
No, I'm saying that you do have a voice, but you still need to prove that you are a valuable asset to the community. If someone just comes along and like is anyone who just comes along and just talks shit, acts like they're hot shit, and then just does nothing, then it just depends on what you do and the actions that you do, I believe.
All right.
Okay,
Well, I'm
fair
going to
enough.
move on to the individual question here for Shredder. And it's a pretty simple one. Do you eat babies?
Well, I think we all know that is a solid no, and it is obviously slander from the
Fucking
Val
liar.
campaign. No, okay, I don't think this is a Val personal question, so shut the hell up. So,
Boom.
I know,
Damn.
epic roast. Hey, this is obviously a distraction from us getting on video Val saying that she would like to mutilate baby genitals and rape
Yes,
babies. Yeah, Jot agrees.
I agree.
Val, you're just trying to, slander my name, and it's not gonna work because I don't eat babies, and that they're obviously faked screenshots.
You know
All
what's
right,
not
Val, you
faked?
want to respond?
It's not your question, Jot, yet.
Okay, thanks, retard.
I'll give it to Jot in a second. But Val, you are like invoked here. Want to say anything?
I believe that this is a personal attack on me and my research department and my supporters who have brought me such photographic evidence of Shredda eating a baby, and Shredda himself. Like, you've seen the screenshot, I assume. It's plain as day. Where he confesses that he does indeed eat babies. And also, I'd like to clarify that no, I do not support baby genital mutilation. I just support putting estrogen in the water source and force femming everybody, but not changing everybody's genitals. I just want everyone to have really soft skin. Thank you very much.
All right, Jot, onto you. You had something to say.
So Shredda, no, I mean Val. It's very easy to get them mixed up. So if
What
I
the hell?
was to let's say leak some photographic evidence of you raping babies, would that be real?
No.
Oh, it would only be real if it was
because I have
Shredda?
not done so.
Would it be Shredda? If it was Shredda, would it be real?
Yes.
Oh, so that would be real.
Mhm.
Interesting. You know what? This seems kind of biased, Valentina.
No, it's
The
not.
public needs to
ask
know.
any of
The
my
public
supporters.
needs to know. Do you rape babies?
All right, Jot. Right.
No, I do
Do
not.
you rape babies?
No, I do
Look
not.
me in the eyes and say it.
I'm putting on my
She's stuttering.
glasses so I
She
can
is
look you in the
stuttering
eyes
now.
even more.
What more do you want? She is
Okay,
stuttering.
Jot.
I
Okay,
just-
we're moving on. We're
I
moving on.
have a stutter.
I
Enjoy. Do you have
rest
anything to
my
add here?
case.
I think you're just picking
Val
on
is
people who
biased
have
against
a
old players.
speech impediment and such here.
I stutter.
Okay.
I have a speech impediment.
All right. Wait,
I
let's
have a stutter
let's
too.
just
You have a
bring it
mental
down for a
impediment
second.
too,
Just
but
bring it
that's
down.
besides the point.
Okay. Inzoid, you got anything to say before we move on?
I think I'm gonna side with Shredda about the pictures of babies being eaten. You know, deep fakes are everywhere nowadays. You can't really prove whether or not a picture of a person is real or not.
Exactly.
Those pictures could be AI generated. They could be photoshopped. You don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows.
It's a dangerous world out there.
Dangerous world. That's what I'm
All
trying
right.
to say.
All right. We're gonna move on to Jot's individual question
Oh,
here.
here's where it gets interesting.
All right. Jot, you've been commonly called the Badman of public. How do you respond to this label?
I respond to that label by looking at the people that call me Badman. Let's see. Shredda. Interesting. Old Chum. Oh, wow. What a shocker. Let's see. Who else? Zealous. Wow. What a freaking coincidence. It's all the people that I've taken action against whenever they've broken a rule.
Oh shit! I got you.
Very cool. Anyways, it's all the people that I've taken action against. Is that a coincidence? No. It's only the people
Yes.
that say, oh, interesting, Shredda. Okay, one sec. Shut the fuck up. It's not your time to talk. It's only the people that say I'm a badman because I take action against them. If you break the rules, why should I give you leniency? I'm not your friend. I'm not here to be friends with you. I'm here to be an admin. And if you're the president, you're not supposed to give anyone favors, except for the pardons you have. We don't talk about those. You're not supposed to give anyone favors. You're not supposed to favor them. You're supposed to be a president. You're supposed to be a leader. So stop being pussies and stop breaking rules and expecting to get away with it.
All right. Anyone want to respond?
Badman.
Interesting.
That's all I have to say.
You're a man.
You have not
Alright.
taken action against me, but I still will call you Badman.
You're a man.
All right, Shredda, you got anything to say?
Yeah, probably. Wait, just a second. Can you hold on a second?
All right, I'll give you a second. I'll give Enzoid a moment here while you're getting your shit together. Enzoid, you got anything to say about this? About Jot being a badman?
I agree.
With what?
Yes.
All right, Val, you got anything else to say other than badman?
I would just like to say that just because you have taken action against someone, you know, people who you have not taken action against, you know, they still have the right to call you Badman, just like myself. I just did so, and I also have yeah, nothing else to say. Just
Can I respond to them?
All right, Shredda,
No,
are you?
no.
You don't have anything to say?
I do.
Oh, okay, let's hear it.
Okay, well, I think Val said it pretty good that just because we've been abused by you, Jot, doesn't mean that our rights to speak out against this dictatorship of administration have gone away. We may not have many rights.
I've muted him to show that how much of a dictator I am. You see this? This is a dictator.
Okay, unmute him, Jot, please.
Done.
Okay, don't do that again.
Thank you, Jot. You're just proving my point.
Exactly.
You
That's
literally
the
took away
fucking
my
point, you
freedom of
retard.
speech.
That's the point.
You
I have not done that up until now.
Jot, let him respond.
Well, actually, I was kicked the last debate for some reason,
That was Conan.
and
We don't talk about that.
That was Conan.
We don't talk about that.
You
Okay.
absolute buffoon.
Okay. Well, my point still stands that, you know, you're just because you can take away our right to speak doesn't mean that makes your rule, your iron fist over this great server any less abusive. And just because we've spoken out against you and we've gotten what is it, smitten by the hand of Badman Jot, we still have a voice. Everyone here can call you Badman because it's true.
Can I respond?
Yeah, I'll give you a few seconds.
Shredda,
Move on.
Enzoid, Val. I never said you don't have the right to call me a badman. I'm just saying it's a coincidence that the only people that actually do call me a badman and mean it are the people that I've taken action against. Val, you did that. You called me a badman, but I've never taken action against you. Good point. But then again, you only said that because I brought that point up. Also,
no, I've called you it before. I've called you it before. I mean it.
Oh, you do mean it. Okay, explain one way I'm a badman. Interesting. You can't.
Oh, sorry. I'm smoking. Hi.
Okay.
Yeah,
Explain one way I'm a badman.
You can't hear it.
You're a badman.
Just
There
saying
you
I'm a
go.
badman. Okay, you rape babies.
No,
Stop
I don't.
raping babies. You're raping babies.
Okay,
Stop
we're
raping
gonna
babies.
need to move on,
Scientific
Jot,
proof
we're
that
gonna
I
need
do
to move
not.
on from the
Oh, interesting.
All
All right, Valentina. You can't bring up any points. You can't bring up any points, but when someone says something against you, it's slander. Genius.
We're already done.
Jot, let her respond.
Yeah, let Val finish, and then we're gonna move
Yeah,
on.
like I have propaganda teams. I mean research teams. I have people who I have unbiased people who look at things and they have come to the conclusion that I would not do such a thing, and I would not do such a thing because I stand against it. And if anyone does so, I believe that they should be permabanned from every aspect of the server and should be put to the gulag. Thank you very much.
Can I respond in
All right.
10
Let's
seconds? Give
move
me
on.
10 seconds.
No, we
10
gotta
seconds.
go.
10 seconds.
We gotta move on. No, chat, stop. We're moving
You've
on.
never called me
Okay.
a Badman. Check the files.
Okay.
I called you
gonna-
vocally.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We're moving on to a question for everybody here. Okay. So, say something nice about another candidate that's here right now, not including Atomic.
All right. Am I going
All right.
first
So
for this?
we're gonna start with you, Val. Yeah, we're going in the
Okay.
same order.
Actually, I'm gonna say something nice about all the politicians that I can that are here with me right now, right? You know.
That's an
First off,
insult.
you know, I think that you stand very, you know,
Well-
you are very strong about your opinions and your stance, and I respect your stance for not backing down about enforcing the rules. I may not agree with the way done so, but you know, it's whatever. I still respect it nonetheless. Second off, Inzoid, I don't know much about you, but you know, I think you're probably pretty cool.
How do you? How do you
Shredder's
not
pretty
know who I am?
cool. Even though they asked me to step down from presidency, I still it takes courage to do so, and I can respect that. And it does take quite the large mouth to fit an entire baby's head into it, so I can respect that too. Yeah.
This
That's
is
all I have
not
to say.
something nice, Val. You're going against
Yeah,
All
the
this is
right.
slander.
I
Time of the
will-
gentleman is up.
All right. Wow, shut up, chat. Okay, on to you, Inzoid. Say something nice about one person in the call right now.
One person?
Yeah, you could say about more, but like
Okay.
just one if you feel like it.
Jot, you're very handsome.
Hmm.
You're good at debating.
Ooh.
So is Shredder. Shredder is very good at debating.
Aw.
Thanks.
Conan, you're sexy, even though you're not
Oh.
running. But look at you.
Oh,
Man.
okay.
Do you hit the gym like a lot?
No.
Wow. Anyway, Val,
Hi.
I don't really know much about you, so you're
I
probably
appreciate I appreciate that nonetheless. I think we could talk a bit outside of this. That'd be nice.
Well, I'm just saying, Inzoid has said many times that traps are not gay. So
Well, I
do with
appreciate
that
that.
All right. So Shredda, you get a chance to say something nice about people here.
Well, to kind of double down on what Zoid said, John, you're a very good debater. I gotta say, you don't know when to stop. It's quite an amazing gift you have.
Compliment
know.
turned slander.
It's not. It's a debating technique. You just keep on going until, the other person doesn't have any other arguments against you. And it works. You got a strong following. It's not an insult.
Thank you.
All right.
And
Anything else to say?
yeah, and Zoid, I respect your love for traps, but I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan myself. And Val,
I get it.
what?
Oh, I get it. You're more of a gay furry kind of guy.
Oh, come on. Now hold on a minute.
Exposed
This
on
is-
live
Alright.
television.
All right, keep going, Shredda.
This has just been all disrespect. Anyway, and finally, wait, where am I? Am I on Val or who am I on?
I mean,
Yeah,
you
you're
can
on
be
Val.
in me if you want to.
Okay, yeah, Val, you've been pretty respectful to me. The only bad thing was the baby eating slander, but even that is kind
That's
of
not
joking.
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, Jot.
yeah, and
You'll get your.
you've been a good bud, and Conan, you're one of the good admins here. Thank you for doing that.
All right, Jot. It's up to you now.
Do I have to say one thing about everybody or just one thing about one person?
I mean, might as well because everybody else did. So
Does that
might
include
as
you?
well.
You're not a debater.
Not really.
Okay.
I don't know why they started
I'll start
complimenting me.
with Inzoid. Inzoid, I think out of everybody running, except for Jeff, or everybody in this voice call, I respect you the most, man. I don't know. There's just something about you. You're very charismatic. You're good at debating. You're funny. I think you have a really good shot at this. Val, you have a really good propaganda team, man. Like, that's pretty
Thank you.
good. Props to them. Props to you for hiring them. Shredda, let's see. Where do I begin?
I know there's a lot to compliment.
Nah. Where do I begin? As in, where do I get something to compliment you on? Um.
Okay, thank you.
This is tough. Shredda, I like your hair. Did you do something new with it?
What?
I like your hair.
Yeah, it's I'd say it's pretty good. Yeah.
Also, you're pretty good at chess, which
Yeah,
is also
yeah.
debatable, but yeah. And Conan, you're very good at being neutral, and you've been a very good friend. Thank you.
Okay. We'll move on now to Val's second individual question. So,
All right.
you've put out a lot of proposals, but what would be your first act as president?
First thing I would do is abolish presidency.
What?
As an anarchist, I believe that hierarchies are unjust. So the first action I would do is completely abolish presidency.
Anyone want to respond?
Yeah?
Okay, Jot.
Why not just protest presidency instead of running for president and then abolishing it, which is obviously not going to happen?
I mean, who knows? I got some supporters, and it's doing better than protesting, ain't it?
Exactly. Why don't you get those supporters and protest?
I mean, who said I'm not going to?
Oh, interesting. Are you planning a coup d'etat?
Who's to say?
A coup against
Kiss and never tell.
themselves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Booze me up a
Jot, you
bit,
had your
and
bit. Anyone else want to
maybe we can talk about this.
Good thing I, with
Alright,
my trusty admin
Inzoid.
powers, will shut down your
Jot.
coup.
We're gonna bring this down. Inzoid, do you want to say anything?
So you're gonna abuse the problem away, Joe?
Yes. Yes, Shredder. I will shut down a coup d'etat. Do you know what a coup d'etat is? Do you want me to put it into layman's terms? Bunch of people rise
fine.
up. Oh, wow.
Fine.
Rise up,
Okay, Jot.
just like an
Let's bring it down.
election.
Inzoid, did you have anything to say? I saw your chat bubble light up a little bit.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Okay. Let's move on to your question then. All right. So, Inzoid, last debate, there was a lot of talk about pies and, stealing pies.
Yeah.
No one's stealing pies. The debate about that. So,
Right.
can we expect you as president to give everybody pies?
Yeah.
Yes?
When
Everybody gets a pie?
if I become president, I will have chefs working 24/7 to bake everyone pies. Weekly pies, government mandated. You get it through mail, there you go. You have to fill out a survey beforehand to see what flavor you like. But then, free pies, government mandated, through the mail, professional bakers making pies 24/7. They don't get paid. They're slaves. But you get free pie. Who cares? You get pie.
May I ask a question?
Yeah, you can ask.
No.
Can I have it? No, may I ask a question?
I mean, you can ask the question.
Did you not hear me?
May I have a cream pie?
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Well, assuming that option is on the survey, then yes, you can have a
Cool.
cream pie.
Hot.
Anyone else want to say anything?
No.
Yes.
It would be cold.
I will one up you, Enzoid. I will give everyone a daily pie
Bet.
that they will be able to choose from pumpkin pie, peach pie, pecan pie, any sorts of pie, apple pie, any sorts of pie. And get this, they won't have to fill out a survey. It won't be government mandated. And the servers and the creators, or the cooks, will be paid. They won't be slaves. And there will always be pie. How will I pay for this, you might ask? Out of my own pocket. I don't need the dupe. I rest my case.
All right, Shredda, anything to say?
What was the question? No, I'm serious, man. Like, these people are out here rambling. I don't know what the hell the question.
Okay.
I asked Inzoid if under his presidency we could expect to see lots of free pies for everybody, and then that's where we carried off from.
Oh, well, I don't know, man. It depends on the the type of pie. If it's pumpkin pie, I'd be willing to dupe that. But if it's like, some, apple pie that's like a day old, that's getting kind of crusty, I don't think that pie should be shipped out because it's not quality. And what this server needs is a quality president and quality pie. And I'm the only one who can really promise that as president.
All right, anything else to say, Inzoid?
What was I gonna say? Ah, one sec. Let me think. Second. Oh yeah.
1 second, be back. There's an emergency. My neighbor fell and he can't get up. I'll be back in like a minute.
All right, see Val in a minute. Okay, what were you gonna say?
I hope he's okay. I'm the candidate that cares.
I have nothing
You have nothing?
to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we'll move on to
Okay.
Shredda's individual question here. Okay, so Shredda, you've criticized Val and Inzoid specifically for not having much of a chance of winning. So what makes you think you have a better chance of winning than they do?
Well, I have a better chance of winning because I represent, the general public of public. Val is mostly out there for the queers and the homos, and Zoid's there for the you know, people who joined in like 2017, don't really feel like they're important. Uh, I'm for all of them, even abusive admins, I'll take you under my wing, I'll nurture you back to normalcy, you know. Everyone can be a part of this amazing server, and I think I represent that the fullest on this debate floor tonight.
All right, Inzoid, do you want to respond to that?
Um. Yeah.
Okay, go
Shredder.
ahead.
Shredder.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Can I respond?
Okay.
Okay, Jot, you can respond.
So, Shredder, you gave clear examples of the people Val represents. You gave clear examples of the people Inzoid represents. However, you didn't give a clear example of the people I represent. Is that because it's such a wide demographic of people I represent, from newfags to oldfags to midfags to people that haven't even joined the server? Is that why, or is there another reason? Explain.
Well, I didn't specify because I didn't really think you had much of a following at all.
Oh, I don't have much of a
So I just
following.
tried. Yeah, so I just tried to name you specifically, but since you got kind of pissy over that the last debate, I refrained, just generalized badmins, because
Uh,
you know they're
so there's
making more than
multiple
one.
badmins now? There's only
Well,
3
you know, there
admins.
could be.
You calling Conan,
There,
Conan and Fibular bad now? Is this what you're on now? Are you
you
stooping
know,
this low to people
Josh.
that are not even in controversy? You're trying to put them into controversy?
All right, all right, all right. We're gonna let him respond now.
You know, John, I think you're really twisting my words. I made it general because I didn't want you to be pissy, but you're, you know, butthurt regardless. So I'm just gonna say I will take even Jot under my wing and nurture him back to normalcy, you know, in this great server. Because right now I don't know what the hell you're doing.
What's bad? What's one bad thing I've done? You, Inzoid, Val have yet to name it.
You oppress the people. You
How? How?
take
You
away
can't just say
roles.
that
No, you take away roles with
for
no
breaking the rules.
explanation.
Yes, there was an
No,
explanation.
no,
They were
there was
spamming.
no explanation.
They were
What
spamming.
spam?
What spam?
Show me.
Today I will
Show me.
spam the Penny Man emoji. Not as a reaction, but as a message.
No, he did it as a reaction.
No,
That was
they did not.
100% a
Are
reaction.
you an idiot? Oh, wait, yes. I've answered my own
Oh wait,
question.
wait. Stop. Okay, let's
Pick. I
slow
want
down
pick.
here, Jot. Let him finish. All right, you want to finish?
Thank you, Conan. You know, if you're not really providing examples, you're just saying stuff, and you know, I'm providing examples of how you've, you know, put down little fun jokes that you try to play up as insurrections or something. Like hell, what are we actually gonna do? Make a little bit of a emote emote noise, you know, and then you have to take away like fucking 5 people's roles just to quiet us.
That's what Fiverr Z said. We're not doing
I
anything
have no
wrong.
idea.
I'm doing my job.
Yeah,
All right.
you know who else is doing their job, Jot?
Oh, you're
You
gonna call
know,
me a Nazi?
Nazi.
You know what's worse than
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Nazis? Fiverr Z.
listen. Listen,
okay.
I'm gonna let Shredder get the last word here, and then we're gonna move on to your question, Jot.
You know, even
The
though
last word.
Conan has given me this great opportunity to get one last jab in, I'm gonna be the better man here and not say anything because you know
Because you don't
I
have
think
anything.
I think it shows really who the mature one is here if
Interesting.
I just let it stand as it is.
All right. Okay, Jot. So, some critics say conflict of interest to be an admin running for president. How do you respond to this?
I couldn't hear you. Could you speak up?
Some critics say it's a conflict of interest to be an admin running for president. How do you respond?
I respond with the fact that, going back to the last question of the last person, many people call me a badman, and I would like to show, and many people also say that a bunch hate me. And if I get elected, that'll show people that I'm not a badman. I have good reasons that people will vote for me. People don't hate me as much as you think they do. It's only that small minority that speaks out about it. And I think that that's like saying a government official should not run for president. They're already a government official. How does that make any sense?
All right. Anyone will respond to that?
Yeah, I'll respond to it.
Alright.
It's not like a government official running, well, at least not a US government official, because US government officials are elected. You were just placed in power
No, I
by,
was elected.
Yeah, he was elected.
He was
okay,
elected by
well,
memes.
never mind.
No, I was elected. One was memes. The other one was actually just, hey, vote for me, yes or no.
Yeah, there was a poll and they announced.
It was like 57% yes, and then like 43 no.
Oh, shit.
Wait, when was this?
When I got elected as admin.
I forgot about
Okay, well, I obviously wasn't here for that.
that.
Anyway,
Anything to
you
say,
know,
Shredder?
you really have power, and it's like if someone ran, against a bunch of people with no power at all, you have a large platform to project your campaign. I think you know, you have no right up on this debate stage because you shouldn't be president at
I have
all.
the same platform as you do. Public channel is my only platform.
Oh, so you don't talk in any other channels at all?
Oh, my corner? Would that be something? Because I think
Yes.
a bunch of people have my corner muted. I don't think I have the other corners muted.
What?
How dare you?
What does that matter?
It matters because most people don't check my corner, and that's the only other corner I talk in. I don't promote myself as president in any other corner. I don't promote it in
Well,
announcements
how
as
do you
Val has
know
done.
people? Okay, well, regardless of what Val's done, I'm talking about like you. How do
Okay,
you know people mute your corner?
because they've told me.
So, like, the majority of the server, 600 people have told you
600
they
people
mute
do
your
not
corner.
talk in this chat.
Well, there's 600, like, well, there's like 1,100 people in Kubla.
Yeah, and roughly like
It's
50 to 100
100.
talk.
So, have the majority of those said they've muted your channel?
Majority of the people I've asked have said, yes, I have your channel muted. Probably
Okay,
because they don't
well,
want to see
I
anything
personally just
excessive.
don't believe it.
You don't have to believe me.
Alright, I'm gonna
Right.
let Shredder say something, and then I'm gonna let Inzoid say something if he has anything to say. Alright, so go ahead, say your piece, Shredder.
I don't really
But
have anything else to say because Jot's just speaking out his ass now, and he doesn't have anything to back it up with.
Speaking the facts out of my ass.
alright, Inzoid, do you have anything to say about this? Do you need me to repeat the question, actually?
Yeah, can you repeat? I have no clue what anyone is talking about.
Sounds
I asked
accurate.
him, is it a conflict of interest to be running for president while also being an admin?
Somewhat. Not that bad.
Somewhat.
Like, yeah, I mean, we can, like, do some cool admin shit, but we can't, so.
Like what?
I don't know, like admin stuff.
So you don't know?
Wait,
No,
I
let him
mean,
finish.
wait, no, you already have a really awesome epic role, and all of us, we're just normies out here trying to get ourselves a cool role.
Were you not listening to anything I said?
I have no clue what the hell anyone is talking about.
Okay, I'm not even gonna
Okay,
respond to
sounds
that.
good.
Move on, please.
Yes, move
before I
on.
torture myself.
Hey, would
Val's still
Val like to respond to that?
I think Val's still helping her down neighbor.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Life alert, dude.
I guess Val doesn't get to respond to that one either.
You just want to like take a pause
Yeah.
until she gets back.
I mean,
Intermission.
intermission.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I can just
I
We
gotta
can just
piss.
continue with your guys' questions and then get to the everybody questions when Val comes back, and then Val's questions.
Okay.
Does that sound all right?
Sounds great.
Because
That,
that would just take us back to
Okie
the
dokie.
Yay.
All right. So, Inzoid, you had
Yeah.
a lot of trouble breathing last debate. Do you think that's symbolic of capitalism suffocating the proletariat?
What? He doesn't even know what that means.
Yes.
He said he wanted to create a classless society last time, so I thought it was a good segue.
Yes.
This is a tailor-made question. It's biased.
All right. Go ahead and continue your thought.
No, that
Inzoid.
was my answer.
Yes. Do you want to say anything, Jot?
Yes,
Okay.
that was my answer.
Go ahead.
Yes. No, I'm just kidding. How? How, Enzoid?
How what?
How does capitalism
All I
suffocate the
said was
proletarian?
yes.
You said yes to the question, so how does it suffocate the proletarian?
Wait, what was the question?
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
Repeat it, but slow. I need
Okay.
time to process it.
Okay. Do you think that your trouble breathing last debate was symbolic capitalism
I'm back. Sorry about that.
suffocating the proletariat? Welcome back.
I had
You
to. I had
start
to
over.
call an ambulance. That's what I had to do. Sorry about that.
Can you like
Oh,
start
shoot.
over? And,
Yeah, don't even worry
Start
about
over.
it.
Can you start over a little slower?
Don't be sorry about that. Holy shit. Okay. I guess this gives Val a moment to respond to this. Okay.
Wait.
So,
What's happening?
Inzoid.
She's just as clueless.
I'm gonna ask Inzoid a question, and then you can respond to it after he answers.
Cool.
Okay. This is the second time we're asking him this, by the way, or maybe the third. I don't even remember anymore.
Third.
Do you
Third.
think that your trouble breathing last debate was symbolic of capitalism suffocating the proletariat?
No.
What did you say?
No.
No? Okay, so now it's no instead of yes.
I do believe that capitalism is strangling the proletariat. I do believe that that the greedy fucking rich assholes are just sitting away in their fucking high towers, just doing jack shit.
Then why
Well, the
has
working
capitalism
class-
been the
well,
only
the
one
It
that's
is Val,
worked?
Jet, it's Val's.
Let Val finish.
Yeah, it's my turn to talk.
Okay,
you
go
fuck.
ahead.
Yeah, I believe that enough is enough. Enough. The worker toils day after day to make the rich man richer. Well, he brings barely enough home to sustain his family. Enough is enough.
All right, you can say something now, Jack.
So the rich is not getting richer. You're wrong about that. In the last 50 years, the rich has only gotten richer at least 50%. But do you know how much richer the normal average American has gotten, or average capitalist proletarian has gotten? 32%. That is a wide margin. That is
Out of a small
Hey,
sample of people.
Okay, so you can talk while I'm talking.
You know what
Great.
the poverty line is? Do you want to know what the poverty line is? The banks pay for the
Just
poverty line.
let-
But the
just let
poverty
Jock finish and
line
then you can
worldwide
go,
is
Val.
$50 a month. That's the poverty line.
Okay.
Look it up, please.
Okay.
So if you're making about $50 a month,
Tell
and
me
telling you
why
that you're not-
capitalism
if you make-
has been the
if
only
you make
one that's
six-
worked. Why has it been the only one that's worked? Why hasn't your beautiful,
you make
gracious,
$60
communist,
a month-
socialist society never worked?
If you make $60 a month, is that above poverty?
Do you know what
Are you able
capitalism
to
does?
sustain
Do you know what
yourself?
capitalism does? It gives the
If
people
you make
the
$70 a month,
it gives
can you
people
pay-
the
can you
opportunity.
afford
Great
housing?
mistake
It
here.
gives
Can-
people
can
the
you treat
opportunity,
$70 a month?
Valentina.
At $80
Oh,
a
God.
month, can you even feed yourself?
I have
At $90
I have
month,
a
you
can of
still
Coke.
cannot
I have a
sustain
can of
yourself.
Coke. I price it at $2. You want this?
I do not want your Coke. I want the working man. I want the working man to be able to sustain himself and to be able to take care of those that they love.
Oh, so that
and
means
take
take
care
away
of
money
them.
from other people and give it to other people. Genius.
Bold of you
Okay,
to
let's-
assume
let's
I
just-
That is
believe in
immoral.
currency
That
in the
is
first place, my
immoral.
friend.
I'm going to
Bold of you
remind
to assume
everybody
I don't
that
want to
this was
abolish currency in the first place.
Oh, you want to abolish so everything should be free.
I bring Zim and his dupe to work to get away
So
with
everything
the
should be
shops of
free.
90s.
This is beautiful.
To
All
get
right,
away
let's
with the
just-
shops of 90s.
Let's just roll
This is
back here for a
awesome.
second. Okay, let's just roll back here for a second, and I just want to remind everybody that this all started with Enzoid saying no.
He said yes.
He
Yeah,
said yes, then
No,
he
he
said
did
no.
not. He said no.
He said yes.
Yeah, but
No,
then
he
I
He
said
said
both.
yes originally.
All I have to say is capitalism is very not cool. And anarcho-communist gang on top.
All I have
Hell
to say
yeah.
is capitalism has been the only thing that's worked. Capitalism on top. Opportunity.
Okay,
1%
okay.
of people on top while everyone else starves to death. Whatever.
All right,
Whatever.
let's pull back for
What?
a second so that Trita gets a chance to say something.
I
Thank
have
you.
a question. Wait. I have a question. Why is it that when I talk over someone, it's I'm being rude, but Valentina and Trina can talk over me?
I tried to pull Val back too, but to be fair, you do it a lot more, Josh.
That's true. But like communists have no stepping line.
Okay. Trita.
Okay. Well, I think this really displays to the voters, the fickleness of the other candidates. And Zoid, he can't breathe. How do you expect him to be a good president if he's gonna like drop dead from like suffocation and not of the proletariat? Val and Jot, they're just at each other's throats. I'm the only candidate in this debate who can step back and say, we're all playing anarchy, and if you want to play anarchy a certain way, you can. I'm not saying you should be a communist or a capitalist, as Jot and Val respectively are. Or wait, shit, no, Val and Jot respectively are. Okay, sorry. But I'm here to represent both communists and capitalists, because at the end of the day, we're all human, and we're all under this. We're all in this public discord, and yeah. Actually, yeah, that's it.
I would like to make an
Alright.
objection right here.
All right, go ahead, say something, Val.
First off, you said capitalists are people. No, capitalists are scaly reptilian lizard people, obviously. Please do your research. That's all I have to say.
Can I respond to that?
Sorry.
Yeah,
wanna make
Jot, I'll
out?
give you a
So,
second to respond to
Valentina, when was the last time you bought something?
I don't remember actually.
That is a lie. Are you wearing clothes? Are you using a computer? Do you have a phone?
The clothes I got actually were for free from a shelter.
How about the phone? How about the PC?
Phone, I didn't buy it.
Oh, so you're
PC,
telling me
I got
there's
like
nothing in your
50
life that you've ever
ago.
bought?
No, I bought my computer 6 years ago. I worked for that. I do.
Oh,
work
you worked for
things.
that. Interesting. So you worked for the computer. You bought the computer.
I-
Wow, would you look at that? You experienced and condoned capitalism. Beautiful. What are we arguing about?
Just because you partake in a system because you are forced to live in it does not mean that you support it.
You're not forced to
There's-
live in capitalism. You can go to nations that aren't
Where
capitalist.
else can I go? Where
China.
else can I go?
Isn't that a beautiful,
Where else-
preposterous? China's beautiful, right?
China
It's
is a
worked out
fuck-
well for them, right?
China, China,
All right.
fuck China.
How about
First
North
off, they're not
Korea?
even- China's
Venezuela.
Not even socialist.
Just let Val finish.
Second
Just
off-
let Val
second
finish.
off-
And you
second
can't
off, let me
immigrate to
talk.
North Korea, Jot. Come on, give me a break.
Exactly.
Second off, I'm an anarchist, anarcho-communist. I do not believe in dictatorship. I do not believe in authority. Hence why I do not support either China or North Korea. I actually don't even like the Soviet Union. I think they were shitty people. I don't like them.
Do you know what communist
Thank you.
promotes? Government control.
That's proletariat dictatorship. There's a difference.
How
The
are you
Soviet
calling
Union was-
yourself a
was
communist?
Upper left. I am lower left.
Val falls onto that bottom left of the spectrum, not the top.
I am bottom
not the
left.
top left.
I do not believe in authority.
Still,
I am
you are
a
not forced to live
anarcho-communist.
in a communist society or a capitalist society. You can immigrate to China. You can immigrate to Venezuela.
But neither of those are better. I do not support
Exactly.
either of those countries.
Then why is it that capitalist societies are better off than those countries? Explain that.
Because they have a chokehold
Alright,
over
alright.
the world. They have a chokehold.
Oh, they have a chokehold over the world. Okay.
People are starving to death everywhere. But the way I see it, capitalism is a death cult, and the homeless are
Mhm.
sacrifices people are willing to make.
Okay. And
Alright,
communism's
we're
never
gonna pull
killed
back.
anyone.
We're gonna pull back.
It's a
We're gonna pull
beautiful,
back.
Told you,
beautiful
I
theory.
am not an authoritarian
we're pulling back.
communist.
Val,
There
we're
is
pulling
a
back.
difference.
Pull back.
Want to make
Pull
out?
Alright.
Are you- we're pulling back. Shredder, you want to say one last thing before we move on?
Can I say something?
Oh yeah, Enzoid, you say something. The question was really asked to you anyway. Go ahead, say something.
John said that capitalism's the only thing that worked, but feudalism existed for 1,000 years.
Before people got angry.
People are getting angry now.
Capitalism has been
Okay.
around since the dawn of time.
Wanna make
We're
out?
down the rabbit hole at this point. Okay. let's move on to like an everybody question here.
Cool.
Okay. So, do you think any candidates here have a secret agenda that they're not telling everybody else? Ulterior motives. We'll start with you, Val.
I believe that I may or may not have my research team looking into this, but I have been looking deep into Shredda's speech, and I believe that he may be preparing a large scale baby harvesting
What?
organization
What?
to
What?
prepare for a feast. And that's it. It's it wouldn't be so outrageous considering to see how he already eats babies. But I think that's the agenda he's trying to push. He wants to steal your babies for a lunchtime snack.
All right. I can't even for a second. Give me a second.
Can I respond to that? Like at all?
I'll give you a second, and then we got to move on to Enzoid.
Okay, just like a second. Well, Val, I don't know where you're getting that from because so far you are the only one who said you want to do anything to babies that is actually like confirmed you saying that on video. So
That's true.
Everybody.
All right. We're gonna move on to Enzoid. Enzoid, do you think any candidates here have a hidden agenda that they're not telling people about?
I think Enzoid is working with FiberZ.
Oh,
Wait.
ooh.
Can we get a clip? Can we get a clip?
Wait.
Can we get a clip?
Wait. I'm Enzoid, never mind.
Oh, interesting. Are you?
Uh, Forget about
if
that.
you need a minute, you can step back. Is he okay?
Oh shit, he needs to breathe.
I think we
He's
should move
having
on.
trouble
We should move
breathing.
on. We should move on. We're putting too much pressure on him.
Okay, we'll come back to him in a second. Shredder, on to you.
Well, it's kind of unfortunate you limited it to only one candidate who has a
You
secret
can name
plot
more.
here
You
because
can name more.
okay, so I will. You know, I think Val, you know, she's just out here to you know, it may be a righteous cause, it may be a valiant cause, but she's out here to represent the Homo erectus out here, really being primitive on a anarchy server. You know, I see you, Val. I know what you're doing. You know, and
You
John,
see
you
me,
know,
oh
I think
my. It's
what
quite
the hell you say?
lewd. You see me.
All right.
That's quite lewd,
Oh,
but alright.
yeah,
All
I
right,
mean,
go ahead. Finish, Shredder.
I've seen pictures of you, Val. Don't worry. Anyway, Jot, I think you're just out here to get more power. You're already admin, and you're just it's a power grab for you, and Zoid, I don't know what the hell you're doing. I think you're just having fun. You do you, man. Good luck.
Can I respond?
All right, you can respond it, and you get to answer, Jot.
So, how is it a power grab? How am I out for power when admin is above presidential role? How do I gain more power from that?
You get the pardons.
I already have unlimited pardons.
Well, to be fair, Jot, you don't just get to give them out.
That's
unless the
true, but I
president does.
theoretically have
you don't-
infinite pardons.
You don't get to unban Faced, but
Okay,
President
fast
does.
is an exception. No one's. I wasn't even thinking about that. No one's gonna do that unless you're an idiot.
I think Atomic already promised.
Too bad he's not gonna win. Anyways, how do I gain power?
All right, well, we're just gonna move on from that point.
No.
because-
Let's let him answer. Let the gentleman answer.
Yeah, what?
But
You gain power. Well, I just said it, man. You get the pardons.
I already have pardons.
Well,
but you
Cohen,
get like
disprove that you don't have like.
So there's no actual literal way I gain more power. Thank you for proving my point. Continue.
No, there. Wait a minute. No, wait, Conan. What's going on here? I thought Conan said something.
What?
I feel like we're okay. Whatever. We're just gonna just answer the question now.
What's the question? He never said it.
I
Yeah,
mean, I
there's-
did.
What's the question?
Do you think any candidates here have any like secret agenda that they're not
yeah.
letting on? Nefarious
I think
motivation.
that Shredder 5, Atomic Squid,
Yeah.
they both have the same agenda. That agenda is to get me out of the administrative role. They want to have a server where everything goes in their favor. Because they have never had that. They have never seen the glimpse and daylight of relevance. They want the power. And as proven, Atomic already tried a stunt where he thought Fraz would unadmin me if he had left and shown his little protest. But that didn't work, and this isn't gonna work. Shredder and Atomic are stupid libtomics. I am a Jeff Publican. I will stand for what's right.
Can
All
I
right.
can I
Finish your
respond?
response. Yeah, go ahead, Trevor.
Well, I think you're half right. I mean, it's not a secret that I want you out of the administration. I think a lot more people than just me want you out of that role, because it's not a very fun server when you're policing it, man. Uh, you know, the other half though, I don't talk to Atomic that often, and we're not uh conspiring against you. It's just we have a common good of seeing Jot off the administration team. And
So I was right.
No, I just said you're wrong.
But you said I was. I said that you have
You just
the.
said you were half right.
You said that you have some sort of agenda against me to get me off the administration team, and that's what I said. So I'm right.
He says it's not secret though.
Oh.
I asked about like nefarious secret agenda.
Oh, I thought you were just asking about like normal agenda. My bad.
No. I was thinking like ulterior motive.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Can I answer that my question again?
Hey, wait a minute.
Okay,
No,
I'll give
you
you a
already
second.
answered.
Wait.
I'll give him a second. I'll give
I
him
think
a second,
Shredder has an
but-
ulterior motive. He needs mod in this server. He's been asking for it for a long time. And I think that if he gets president
Because
role, he thinks he will have an upper
I'm
hand at getting it.
qualified.
You are not
Because
qualified.
I'm qualified.
You are not qualified.
All right.
I
You
am.
can respond to that. You can respond to that, Shredda, and then we're moving on.
Okay, yeah. Sorry for interrupting. That's a bit hypocritical.
It's all right.
Uh, you know, I do think I should have mod in this great public because I've seen what a bad administration team does, and I want to change that. I don't want the server to be a crappy place. And I'm admin in official, and that place is running pretty smooth until Jot whines about not having chat mod. And if I'm qualified, then I don't see why I shouldn't be able to help police these channels.
I was only whining about
All right.
not having chat mod because you were whining about me
All
not
right.
doing anything.
No,
Move on.
okay, John.
Okay, I'm
Because
gonna
you
I'm gonna
didn't
do
do.
another. I'm gonna do another. Everybody gets to kind of answer kind of question. So, for some reason, everybody seems to be picking out vice presidents, despite me not ever specifying anything about that. But we're just gonna roll with it, and I'm gonna ask you all, who would you want to pick as your quote unquote vice president? Starting with Val.
Currently, my most vocal supporter has been Zim. So before this question, I have not put much thought into it, but I believe that if I had to make a choice, I believe Zim would be my vice president if he would be down to do so. Otherwise, I would have to be looking into the available choices into who I would choose. But Fried Vivo is pretty cool too. Passione, I liked how they really don't like the shops on 9B, which I can get behind that whole message. So I like them a lot too. They're pretty cool. Yeah.
All right. So
Even though
I'm gonna. All right. I'll move on to Inzoid. Inzoid, you told me about someone named Joe. Who is Joe?
Joe Mama.
Oh
Holy fuck, that was hilarious.
no! It's over. I'm done. Okay. So is that who your
He's
VP
one.
is gonna be?
That's who I'm.
It's gonna be Joe Mama.
It's gonna be Joe Mama.
Okay. It's gonna be Joe Mama. Okay. Okay. On to you, Shredda.
Okay. A lot of people, a lot of my supporters have come to me and asked me to make them vice president, but I think the one that really takes the cake, despite Cam being a great campaigner, I think um, whatever his name is, Electricitality, really takes the cake with his commitment to neutralness, and he's a good player, man. He's never griefed a base like me. Yeah, and I think you need someone who's good at heart if you want to have a vice president and president running the show here in Public. Sorry, Cam.
All right. On to you, John.
Jeff.
Jeff. Okay.
That's all I
All
have
right.
to
Let's
say.
go back to some individual questions here. So, Val,
yeah.
how do you plan to kill all the newfags? Because you've talked about it before, but how do you plan to really get into
Well,
the
you see,
nitty-gritty?
that statement that I made before, that was made during a very non-sober stupor of mine. I was not in the right mindset after considering my opinions. I've stated my stance on such. I believe that only the ones who think they're like a lot better than like everyone else, like the smug shitheads, they deserve that uh a very slow, painful death. But I believe that if people can contribute to 9B, I believe that I believe that they should be able to just hang
All
out.
right.
If,
So
if
how do you
they're
plan to
cool
do that?
people, you know what? Yeah. I changed my stance on my original viewpoint.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you plan to kill the smug ones?
Gulag.
Gulag? Okay,
Like the
respectable.
Soviets.
Gulag.
Anyone want to respond?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that Valentina has
You always
only
have something to
changed
say,
her
but-
point, or changed her point of view, because she realized she was a new fag, and she would
No,
in fact have to kill herself.
I would be fine dying in that. I
Then
admitted
die.
that originally.
I think to be fair, when Val did
Yo,
say
holy
it,
shit, Jack.
actually, Val said "kill me," while also saying "kill all newfags." So, you know.
She said that as a joke.
Okay.
No.
Shredder.
Interesting.
Okay, Shredder, you want to say something?
No, not really. Well, I
Not
mean,
really.
what did you ask?
I asked Val how Val plans to kill all the newfags. Val said
Oh,
they're only going to kill the smug ones, and
well,
they're going to use gulag.
yeah, I'm just gonna say it outright. I'm not much of a political man, but seems kind of hypocritical for you to say you don't you don't think the Soviet Union was great, but then turn around and say you want to use gulags, and then you're also a
That
communist.
was
It
a
just seems
joke.
kind of fishy.
I'm still debating execution
Sure.
methods.
I mean,
Okay.
sure.
All right.
I
enjoy.
plan
You
to
wanna
make
say
sure
something?
that they have a quick, painless death.
Are you planning to do that to the feminized babies too?
No, everyone should be feminized because there's gonna be estrogen in the water. Don't worry, you'll have really soft skin and amazing.
Oh,
Okay. Enjoy.
okay.
What?
Do you have anything to say or no? I'm just giving you a chance here. I feel like I know the answer though.
No. No.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay. We're gonna move on to one of your questions then. So,
All right.
you said you wanted to create a classless society last debate. But would that then mean
Yeah.
a gulag for those who seek to destroy this classless society? What are you gonna do about the people that seek to oppose it?
I want to take back my previous statement. I I saw
Oh,
some
he's a
very disturbing
backpedaler.
things on the internet, and I saw very disturbing videos, and they changed my mind.
Oh, okay. You want to tell us about that?
No, please, God, no.
Oh, okay. Anyone want to say anything? I doubt you do.
Yeah, well, I
Were
think in
those
Zoet
videos
he's a backpedaler.
PragerU? Were those videos PragerU? Because those things are fucking horrible.
PragerU
Oh,
is
that's
amazing.
PragerU is
God,
the
okay,
worst
Linda.
shit of all time.
Said the commie.
Yeah,
Said
Shredder,
the
you
I
want to say
fucking
something?
graduated
lizard
from Prager
person.
Better
University.
better dead than red.
Oh my gosh, you almost said it. Okay.
Better
Shredder.
red than a fucking lizard person.
Okay, we're gonna let Shredder say something.
Well, I think in Zoid is a backpedaler here. He's really putting the car into reverse on his statements. And
Huh?
if you, if you have a president that's doing that, I don't think, or if you have a candidate that's doing that, I don't think he deserves any support. Well, which he doesn't have really.
I want to respond to that.
Ouch.
Um,
Okay, go ahead. Say that.
I think you're stupid for saying that because your opinion should change based on new facts. That's called being open-minded, and if you're not open-minded, you're brain dead.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. He
That's
just
exactly what
took
you're
like
saying.
a
He saw new facts that came to light into his mind. He changed his opinion, and I think that I'm applauding him for that. Good job.
Well, we don't know why he changed his mind.
He said,
I'm attributing it. Okay, well, I wasn't really listening, so
"You want a
I'm
president
just.
that doesn't listen? Vote for Shredder."
All right.
Okay.
Let's move on to Shredder's question here. So, Shredder, you've touted your rank in a 90-90 official. It's a great experience. That's the reason we should vote for you. But how come JJ hasn't come out and endorsed you if you've done so well?
You know, I think JJ hasn't endorsed me because you know, he's a respectable man, and if he used his colossal power to put support behind his favorite admin, not Iceland, then it'd really sway the election in an unfair way. So I respect him for not colluding in our election, you know, because he's got official, you know, and this is public, you know, they're separate but equal.
Anyone want to say anything?
Yes.
Okay,
Official
So
is
you
shit.
say that when it would come to public's interests or officials' interests, you would put them equal. That's treasonous.
What?
That is treasonous. That's like saying the president of an IRL country should favor or hold another country equal to them. That is treasonous.
How is that treasonous,
Why
man?
should you favor
I
another
don't.
server? How are they equal?
The,
They're not equal.
the point of saying they're equal is literally not
Will you
favoring
treat them as equal?
one over.
Will you
I
treat them
think.
as equal?
I mean, they're different in different
That's not the
aspects, if
question.
that's what you mean. Okay, well, there's different definitions of equal or whatever. Yeah.
It's genius.
Val, I'm gonna give you a hit of that bong. Holy shit. Okay. Anyone else want to respond to this?
Official is shit.
I can get
Thank you,
behind that.
Val.
Enjoy the
Okay,
You get
so
behind me.
you're gonna get behind the person that you have constantly attacked this entire
I've attacked
entire
you, and
debate.
I'm with you on some points. Hitler
Some.
didn't like smoking.
baby, like the baby eating one.
Hitler didn't like smoking, and I hate smoking. Am I Hitler?
Are you saying you should restrict? Are you saying you should pull a fascist move and restrict
How is that
people's right to
fascist? I never said that. I don't like
restricting
smoking.
people's right to smoke?
I don't like smoking. That's just an opinion. How is that
Alright, we're gonna
restricting
back up.
people's right to smoke?
We're-
Who's gonna smoke in
Are
public,
you-
you idiot?
Are you saying
We're gonna
you
back
are
up
Hitler?
some
Okay,
here.
there you go. There you go. There you go. It's CNN type B.
I'm smoking right now. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
All right.
What?
Smoking
Okay,
isn't
real
smoking
fast.
cigarettes. By the way,
No, I'm
Conan,
smoking
we
from
are
a
at
bong.
1 minute, 1 hour and 30 minutes.
We're at what?
We're at 1 hour and 30 minutes.
1 hour and 30 minutes?
Yep.
Okay.
Yo, I want to
we're
role
getting pretty
play
close
on
to
the
end.
Q server.
That's why I'm
Can
trying
I
to
hear this?
move it a little bit. Okay. So, anyone else want to respond to that before we move on to some other questions? I mean,
Yeah.
Enzoid, yeah, you want to say something?
Does anyone here want to play Skyblock with me?
Wanna make out?
You know, I'd like to respond to my own statement.
In Skyblock,
Shredda, just respond to your statement real fast, and then we're gonna move on to some universal questions.
Okay, well, Shredda, I think what you're saying is wrong. You know, I think everyone else here in the debate is you know, kind of a loser and doesn't really have a chance. But you know, Shredda's the only one here who
Did you just compliment
really
yourself?
It's a joke,
He's
Jot.
talking. He's talking in third
man,
person.
Do you
Well,
want a
baby.
narcissist as
Okay.
president?
That's a
Narcissist.
joke,
Okay,
Jot.
okay, we're gonna move on to your question, actually, Jot. So let's tone it down for a second.
Alright, let's see
Okay.
it.
So, Jot, you've said a lot of things about transgender people.
Mm-hmm.
So does it make you uncomfortable to be in the same call as Val?
No, I'm not transphobic. Um, I don't agree with them, but I will damn well fight for the right for them to do it.
You know what? Thank
All
you.
right.
No problem.
Anything else to say to that, Val, specifically?
I appreciate how you know, even if you don't agree with me as a person, I do respect that you are still not transphobic and such, and that that's quite admirable. So thank you for that.
No problem.
Shredder, Insoid, anything to say? Probably not.
What?
Not really.
Okay. Let's go to some universal ones. Okay. So, who is the biggest player ever to play 9v19? The biggest, the hugest. I'll start with you, Val.
I I don't think I can answer this. You know, I myself am still a new fag, and making a decision would, without knowing, all of the history I can learn would be, I think that would be quite bold of me. I think that would be not a good thing for me to do, to make a decision without the proper information to do so. So I'm going to not answer this question due to the fact that I don't want to you know I don't think I'm
You don't want to
prepared
make
for
a
this question.
misinformed statement.
Yeah, I don't want to make an uninformed statement. Yeah.
Okay. On to you, Insoid.
I'm gonna have to go with Hayden 2003.
Hayden 2003. Want to tell us why?
Amen.
He's just he was massive. You know, back when he played, huge man, absolutely mammoth.
All right. Anything else?
That was the fakest laugh I've ever heard.
No. What do you mean fake laugh? That was a real laugh. Shut the fuck up.
That's how he laughs.
That is.
I mean,
Right.
I've heard you laugh. That wasn't like the other.
No, that was because my face was a little further from the mic. It was a little less like
Okay, okay.
a little less snickering. Okay, on to you, Greta.
You know, for the meme, I'd say, I think Jeff definitely 99Y. You know, he just finds bases. He's a base finding guy, and he takes the cake as biggest player any day. But in reality, I think we shouldn't be uh, worrying ourselves with who's a big player because I think we're all a little different in the way we play Anarchy. Some may even not care about the community at all. They just play the server because. I think yeah, you shouldn't pick favorites over such a diverse crowd, and I guess that's my official answer. That there's no decided like subject or objective biggest player.
All right, but subjectively, you think Jeff.
Yeah, subjectively I think Jeff, but objectively nobody.
Okay, okay. Ja, on to you.
If we're gonna go with the obvious choice here, it's Swagness, obviously. Um, Something I'd like to continue adding on. There's 2 points. One, Swagness has been immortalized, glorified, and is beloved in the community, and he doesn't even play anymore. And another thing is that Swagness is voting for Jot. So the people of 99T should look up to their great god Swagness, Swagnews, Swagnews, anything you want to call him, and vote for Jot. And another thing, both of the people that Shredda and Inzoid mentioned have been affiliated with me. I toppled Hayden 2003's reign on 99T. And Jeff, Oh my god. I'm his vice president, for crying out loud.
All right.
So you're his
Um,
bottom bitch?
Oh shit.
No. We made a pact. If he wins, I'm
Sure,
his, and
sure.
we did.
You're his. Oh
This
my.
sounds like a
That's quite
conspiracy.
scandalous.
How? It was in
That's okay.
public chat. How is this a scandal?
No. It was the implication
Y'all
was that it was
banging behind the
sexual.
scenes? I want in on this. Come on.
Okay. We're gonna do another universal question because we got a lot of really good ones here. What is your opinion of JJ? Starting with Val.
I out of my short time on the server, I personally do not like him. He is boomer. That's a big no. Other than he he makes mistakes. Everyone does, but he's made way too many at this point, and he's so fucking negligent to the server. It's ridiculous.
All right, on to you, Inzoid.
What?
Also, I think he's
Opinion of
sucking
JJ.
popped up. Yeah. One second. Hi.
What?
Inzoid.
Okay. Yeah, what?
What's your opinion of JJ?
I don't know. He's kind of cool, I guess. Not really though.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
It's like the
All right. Anything else?
it's like the post that Draco12 made on the subreddit about all the reasons that JJ kind of sucked. Yeah, he's right about
Alright.
most of them. Did you happen to see that post?
Yes, I did.
Did you agree?
It's mixed bag.
I have
Okay. Well.
I have something to add.
Okay. Go ahead, Ad.
People in my someone in my DMs keeps telling me to say something in exchange for thighs of underage women,
Yeah.
and
So-
I'm just gonna have to say no. I'm not gonna say it. I have self-respect.
Wait. Let me see. Say what now?
People are trying to get me to say something.
What are they trying to get you to say?
Well, if I say it, that defeats the purpose.
Say it, but like
Oh,
add
okay,
not-
that's a good point.
add something
Send it
like
to me in DMs.
in between each
say it
sentence.
to me in DMs.
No, it's
No,
like
send it to me in DMs.
something retarded.
Just send it in like send me it too.
Can I see what it is?
Yeah, I'm kind of
Also,
interested.
if possible,
Same.
I was cut off
Just
from
send
being
it
able
in
to
the
finish.
debate thing.
Someone walked in.
What
If
the
possible, I'd like to
fuck?
be able to finish my statement because I was cut off before because someone walked into the
Oh
room.
yeah, so there's these fags
yeah.
that are like spamming the chat on the live stream right now. Cat Gang, vote for Cat Gang. You know what? Fuck
Yeah.
Cat Gang. Cat Gang is a bunch of retards. First off, their leader is
Yeah.
probably Lazy
like,
Boy.
I was
Lazy
told
Boy.
to say Cat Gang, and you know what? Cat Gang seems pretty cool from what I've seen so far.
Valentina?
I've been calls to people in it.
Valentina, Lazy Boy. This is
Yeah,
Lazy Boy.
is
Do you
like,
not know who Lazy Boy is, Valentina?
Yeah, you are too new to know who that
haven't,
is.
I haven't. I am new. Yeah.
Exactly. You do not
All right.
know who
Val,
Lazy Boy is.
we're gonna get off this cat gang thing.
Fuck Cat Gang.
Just real fast. Val, you said you wanted to finish your opinion on JJ before we move on to Shredda.
Yeah, because someone walked in, so I was cut off. And if
Okay.
possible, I'd like to finish it.
Go
I
ahead.
believe that him and Pop Bob are having gay sex behind the scenes. I've seen some very convincing photos, and that's all I have to say.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
DM me those later. But we're gonna move on. to
Hey,
Shredda
wait
now.
a minute. Okay. Well, I gotta say, I respect JJ, but that's the extent of it. I'm not too fond of the guy. He, like Val said, he's made some mistakes, and he doesn't seem to always, you know, make up for those mistakes, and he doesn't always learn from those. I mean, he's learned somewhat that he shouldn't dip his hand into the server too much, but every year year anniversary, he hands out heads, which are you know admin you know admin given stuff. That kind of affects the rarity of heads. And but besides that, he's kept the server running for almost 3 years now. Near the end, Cardboard All and like a few other people. I know I've donated like $40, but he's been the person paying the bill. So I respect him, but I don't have to like him.
Okay. On to Jot. Jot, your opinion of JJ.
JJ, for the past 3 years, I'd say 2.5 years, he's been a great server owner. He's made a bunch of mistakes, but the fact of the matter is he's not a machine. He's a human. Humans are going to make mistakes. You cannot deny that. Everyone makes mistakes. Shredda, you've made mistakes. Valentina, you've made a huge mistake. Enzoid, you make mistakes. I make mistakes too. But I don't think that we should criticize him for the mistakes he's made. I think we should look past that and see how he's improved upon those mistakes and built a better server. He's tried to fix lag. He didn't fix it once, didn't fix it again. Now look where we are. Most of the time it's lag free, isn't it? Let's see, illegals. He handed out illegals, big mistake. He tried to patch them, kind of worked out, didn't work out again, and then in the end it kind of works out again. He's made them. I remember that time I got stuck on the bedrock. Yeah. Let's see. He overall is a great person. If I have to go from like out of server, he's good to talk to. He's entertaining. Good base mate too. Bring back the JJ Jot power streaming duo, please. 2020, make it happen. Meme base 2. And I think that people give him too much like negative criticism. He doesn't deserve it. He picks and chooses wisely and makes the right decisions for the most part. That's it.
All right. So we're gonna move on to some of our last questions here. So this is our last regular one. Do you have any plans for Spawn president? Starting with you, Val.
Like I have said before, I believe that currently the influx of new players, I think they should prove they can be useful. I believe that I have proved that I'm not some shithead who is not willing to learn about the community and not willing to learn about the history. As I have helped with the thumbnails for the history videos for the community channel. I've done my part, and I've proven I'm willing to learn and become a part of this community. And I believe the other new players have to do the same. And until then, I believe that they should have to remain within Spawn or the Q server. So I suggest that we put up a patrolled bedrock wall around Spawn. It can be patrolled by players in God gear, and yeah. Until they prove they can be a valuable member of the 9B's community, gotta make sure just who's able to get out of Spawn. That's my plan for it.
All right. Well, on to Enzoid here. Any plans for Spawn, president of 1919?
No.
No. Okay. Anything else to say?
No.
Okay. On to you then, Shredda.
Okay, so if there's an influx of new players, I won't be. I won't be. Jot knows.
We all know.
Everyone except
Okay. Okay. So, memes aside, I we have a great community going on here. You know, despite who leads it, I think you know, everyone should be welcome, no matter how annoyingly stupid they are. But you know, I think, or should I say, I believe that everyone has a right to experience anarchy how they will. You know, unrestrained and unrestricted to anyone's expectations. You know, it's Minecraft for a reason. You can play the way you want.
Alrighty, on to you, Jot.
What was the question?
Any plans for Spawn?
Many people have said they're gonna have active patrol. They're gonna make spawn more hard to get out of, and I agree
Including
with
you.
that to some extent. I agree there should be some sort of restriction for new fags out of spawn. They should learn the hard way to get out, as we all did. They should learn the value of getting out, as we all did. And but I don't think I think that having people just actively patrolling to kill, this isn't 2016. We're not in the middle of the fucking Russia war where people have to patrol to kill new fags. Um,
Those were the days.
those were the days. But I think that's a bit excessive. That's a bit stupid, honestly. Yeah, you're asking them to get out of a place they can't get out of because you've locked them in and put laser guns pointed at their face. And that's quite frankly impossible.
All right. Anyone want to respond to anything before we move on to the closing statements?
You know, I kind of want to say, responding to Jot, that you know, back in my day, you know, Spawn was an oasis. You kids these days, you have it easy, man. Yeah, you know, I'm okay.
Okay, he lost his thought. Okay. Let's just go into closing statements. Just say anything you want to say to close it out. Go ahead.
And you won't kick me this time, right?
No, unless you do something bad again.
Okay, I didn't do anything bad last time. I just got censored for no reason.
I disagree.
Oh yeah, what did I do wrong? Tell me. Tell
Are you
everyone
about to
in
get
this
muted?
live stream what I did
Wait
wrong.
1 second. Time to mute Shredder. Okay. Go ahead and start, Val, with your closing
No,
statement.
it's okay. You can finish up with that first. I want to make sure everyone has everything out of their system before we start making closing statements. So you know, you
Yeah.
can sort of hit the thing.
Thank you, Val.
All right.
I would like to
make your closing statement, Shredder. Then make your closing statement.
This ain't a closing statement. This is a question for the questioner. What was I kicked for last time? I want everyone to know what I was kicked for.
It's a mystery.
We don't
I
know?
don't know what happened.
Was that
My finger just must have slipped.
okay? Thank you for the direct and clearly true answer.
All right. Okay, make your closing statement, Val.
Okay, my closing statement is first off, I'd like to thank you for letting me be here. It is an honor to be amongst all of you. I said a lot of weird shit in the first debate. I think that was just nerves getting to me, but I think I'm now I have supporters. I believe that I do have a chance to win this, and I'd like to say I wish all of you good luck in your race. Val on top, Val 2020. Have a good night, you folks. What I have to say.
All right. All right, Enzoid.
Yeah.
Closing statement.
I've been very careful the past few weeks not to mention the resistance because I wanted to wait until we were ready. And now, as you can see, the fourth incursion has happened. This is the largest gathering of players we've had since the last incursion. Also, I'd just like to say as Valentina said, it is a true honor to be here with all of you very nice young men and young women.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh shit.
And this is a personal question for John. Can I borrow your address for a minute?
What?
Can I borrow your
Hey, don't
address?
worry, you can borrow it from me. I have it.
Okay, that's fine. That'll
My
work.
IP address or my address?
Your address.
Why?
All
What do
right,
you
all right.
mean?
Wait, here. Get ready, write this down. Let's see. 8039 Beach Boulevard, Anaheim, California 90620.
All right, I'll
Right.
be there in a little bit.
No
All
problem.
right. So I'm gonna switch this up for a second. I'm gonna let Jot do his closing
No,
statement.
wait. What do you mean?
Because I'm worried that Shredder will do something.
No,
So
let Shredder go.
you
Let
first.
Shredder go.
I'm not.
Let
I'm
Shredder
not.
go.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Shredder.
Okay. Um. Uh. Wait. Okay. Yeah. I got it written down here.
Uh-oh.
So, Val. To be honest, I didn't think you were a top. I thought you were a bottom. But okay.
I
Anyway.
mean, I can be whatever you want me to be.
Okay. Fair. Everyone here brings something to the table, I suppose. John, you bring a fighting spirit. And Zoid, you bring asking the question again to the table. Val, you bring a lot of like people who are communists to the table. I think it's going to be an interesting race. Thank y'all.
All right. On to you, Jot.
Including you, Conan, for state.
Wait, what?
Never mind. I'm not going to get censored again.
Because I'm hovering. My hand is literally hovering over the kick button right here.
Oh yeah.
I was just waiting.
So it was just a slip of the hand last time, eh?
Yeah, my hand might just slip again. Who knows?
Okay, let John do his spiel.
Okay, on to you, Jot. Oh, come on, Jot.
My fellow 99T players, we must ask ourselves, who do we want as president? A spineless admin, Shredder? A clueless coward, Inzoid? A person with a mental disability, Val? This is a hard decision to make. And
Wanna
we
make
make
out?
it not because it is easy, but because it is hard. I am honored to be here debating with these people. I believe this is healthy for the environment. I am open to new ideas, and I am open to debate. I still stick with enforcing the rules and loving the admins. Shredder, I love your debating. You are a very nice debater. You make great points. Keep doing what you're doing. Inzoid, you're very charismatic. Keep it up. Valentina, I love your willingness. That's what makes you you. We are all great people, and we make hard decisions. And this is a decision that we must all make together. So in the end, it doesn't matter who you vote for. Vote for what you think is right. And Conan, thank you for being as neutral as possible.
All right.
Yeah,
That seems
neutral.
really good, I think.
Hey, I actually made it to the end this time.
Oh yeah. You want to try that again?
Sure. Let me just get my copy pasta out.
Uh-oh.
I'm joking. I love you, Conan.
Okay. Did you end the stream, Jot?
Nope, but it will be in a second here. Thank you everyone for watching.
Okay.
Please tune in next time. Bye.